morning, everyone. We're here live with Turf Republic, and we have the morning game plan. Very special and rare opportunity to catch up with Director of Agronomy Tom Vlach out here. Welcome, Tom. Now, Tom, actually, 2 days ago, we had a chance to catch up with the Stadium Course Superintendent, Clay Brazil. We rode around with him. I've ridden around with you before, so we decided to take a little walk down the fairway because riding around with you is a little scary. Anyway, so Tom, can we talk a little bit about the condition of the course right now and you know how your preparations for the week have led up to the stage that we're at?
Well, the preparations for the week really haven't changed a whole lot, but what has changed is the weather. We started out with some overcast days early on, had a little bit of rain, but as the weekend has approached, our temperatures have gone up. We are now in a more firmer, faster condition. We expect the greens to continue to dry out. We keep putting less and less water. We keep putting less and less water on the golf course so that by Sunday, I hope you see a lot of brown spots out there.
Okay, sure. Now, Tom, I know you were here working as well in 1988, quite a long time ago. Can you talk through us some of the changes that have taken place on the stadium course over that time period?
Well, this is a golf course that continues to evolve. This will be my 8th summer here at TPC Sawgrass since I've come back, and we've done construction 7 out of the 8 summers. It looks like we're saving up all our construction projects till after the Players in 2016, so I'm really looking forward to possibly having some downtime this summer, and we'll do that major project and renovation after the Players in 2016.
Okay.
Looking back how it's changed from the 80s to where it is today, it's everything outside the ropes. There are so many corporate structures. Just when I came back in 2008, we had 160,000 square feet under tent, and this year we're 340,000 square feet under tent. And next year you'll see something different around 17. All the corporate hospitality will be double deckers. So this number just continues to grow and grow. Our most limiting factor is parking. We have 90 acres of gravel parking lots that we maintain year-round, and we're getting to the point where we're selling out those lots. So we got to find more parking as the championship continues to grow.
Okay. Now, Tom, we actually had a chance to catch up with the backline assistant, Joey Flinchbaugh, and Joey talked about being here in 2007 when you had 10 volunteers in the volunteer program. Now, if I remember correctly, you have 70 to 80 volunteers this year. Can you talk a little bit about what the volunteer program brings to the TPC Sawgrass for the Players Championship?
Well, the volunteer program is huge. Talking to the guys, what we had to do if we were going to elevate was to bring in extra help. And we had to get the detail items done. And the other thing that's really important is it's all about television ratings. And if we have a rain delay, we have to work like crazy to get us back on the air. The sooner we get back on the air, the higher our television ratings go back up. So it's very, very important for the championship to be live while it's occurring and nothing on tape delay.
Okay. Now, we also caught up with a couple veteran volunteers, guys that have worked here from LA Country Club, Saucon Valley for 5 years. It seems like there's something contagious about this property, Tom, that keeps these guys coming back year after year. What is so contagious about this property and the Players Championship?
I think if you find out, if you come to work here, we're all a family. We're all a team. We have just tremendous fun in what we do. And these people that keep coming back year after year know that they're part of our family, know that they're always invited to come. And it's a fun atmosphere. We're guys that like to play loose. We're not stressed individuals. And at the end of the day, it's just grass. Now let's go have fun. Okay.
Now, you know, I don't want to dismiss the hard work that all of the TPC Sawgrass staff has done as well. So these guys are here busting their tails. And actually, I mean, if anybody's worked a golf tournament before, you know that the work prior to tournament is the most important. So, you know, a lot of guys have worked hard here. Can you talk about how you motivate a staff leading up to a tournament like this?
Fortunately, we have a lot of type A personalities on the staff. We have about 12 to 15 guys that have college degrees, so they're really motivated. They're trying to build their careers. So it doesn't take a whole lot to motivate them. But when you talk about what this tournament does for charity, it raises $7.5 million in our local community for the opportunity to go to the Boys and Girls Clubs. So many different charities are impacted right here in Northeast Florida. It's tremendous what this tournament does for it. not only what it does for charity, but what it does for the local economy. Just to set up all these corporate events and get ready for the championship, we spend just $10 million on the build out. It takes us about 7 months to build all the structures and tear down. So it's really big for the local plumbing contractors, local electricians. This is just big business for them.
Okay. Now, Tom, when will you start preparing for the players of 2016?
We will start the day after Monday morning. We'll sit down amongst ourselves and have a debriefing. I'm sure we'll sit down with NBC Sports and the commissioner at the end of next week. We always look at how the telecast went. We look at angles, anything we can do to provide a greater experience for those fans on TV, as well as the local fans and the international fans that are now coming for the tournament. We spent $5 million just to put in permanent bathrooms that are only open 1 week a year, so that people do not have to use porta potties if they're traveling around the world to come here. So those are things that are very important. It's a stadium golf course. So how do we continue to build more spectator mounds and make this the most fan-friendly experience golf tournament in the world?
Okay. Last thing, Tom, I know we had some leaders at 8 under. A couple guys are tied at 8 under. What's your prediction as we get into Sunday here?
I'd say we're going to wind up anywhere from 12 to 14 under. It'll depend upon the wind, but the guys won't continue to go as deep, because as the pressure mounts and they think of that $2 million paycheck, if they win the championship and the $5 million or 5-year exemption that comes along with it into all the majors, pressure will mount and they won't be as freewheeling as they are right now.
Okay. Well, Tom, I know you're a really busy man. Really appreciate you taking the time here to catch us up with us live for Turf Republic here. We'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Thank you, Sam.